Hey everybody, I'm back with another process video. Today I'm going to be working on a project life spread from this March, and I'm documenting a trip that I took with my husband and all of my in-laws to Baja, Mexico. And I'm mostly using the February 2022 Studio Calico kit, which is called Stay Sweet, as well as some bits and elements from my stash. I was a super big fan of this kit. I love the color palette of it, the light blue, the pinks and oranges. I just thought it was very beautiful, and it actually worked really well with my photos and with kind of the color scheme that I've got going on. And so I'm just choosing my 4x6 cards for the top and bottom of this, what is it called? Pocket page? Yeah, this pocket page. And so both of the ones on the top are from this kit, and then this light blue periwinkle kind of color with the words on it. I don't remember. I want to say that's maybe Citrus Twist, but I don't remember exactly. And then the bottom left is a grid pattern. You can't really see the grid very well in the video, but it is, white with a black grid on it. And so those are the four that I've chosen for that. And now I'm just looking through my 3x4 cards, and I decided to go for this one that says "You Wonderful Thing, You," next to this photo of my husband. And then the one on the left is a quote that says, "Let us come alive to the splendor that is all around us and see the beauty in ordinary things." And I thought that that worked really well because there were so many beautiful things that we saw during our trip here. And I'm just going through some embellishments, trying to decide what I'm going to kind of focus on throughout this spread. And so I'm just digging through. These little trays are from the bathroom section at Target. They're like $1 or $2 each. I have several different sizes, and I use those to store different embellishments. And so this one, I'm grabbing these letters that are, I believe I got these from the American Crafts warehouse sale when I used to live in Utah. I want to say that's where that's from. I don't remember the brand for those letters specifically, but I just use them to spell out Baja. And then I decided to go for kind of a cluster of hearts just throughout the spread, and to tie in that rainbow, not just through that bottom right card, but throughout the spread. I chose that chipboard over the photo of my husband, and then I grabbed a little strip that says "Let the Good Times Roll." And I'm going to use kind of a repetition of those word strips kind of throughout this spread, just because they work so well to tie in the colors. And then I added a little silver glitter heart. I decided to go with silver as kind of the metallic element for this spread, which for me is kind of unusual, but normally I prefer gold or maybe rose gold, but this kit had some silver elements in it, and so I just decided to kind of go with it. And then I went ahead and adhered down one of these acetate hearts, that rainbow stripe, as well as a wood veneer heart from my stash. I don't remember I don't remember what brand those little hearts are, but I've had them in my stash for like ever. And now I'm moving on, adhering down the photo. This one is on my husband's grandfather's dune buggy that he had. He took us all for rides, and at this particular moment when I took that photo, there was a whole bunch of pelicans and seagulls perched kind of on the edge. It was like almost like a rookery area for them, like where they hang out before they all take off to go flying over the ocean. And so I grabbed several of the puffy stickers from this kit. One of them says "Love," the other is a little rainbow, and the little chipboard pink strip says "Magical Moments." And then I'm adhering down what is it called, label sticker. That's from my stash. I believe it's probably from AliExpress or something. And then I decided to kind of flip through this Heidi Swap sticker book, which is from the Color Fresh collection, which went really well with this kit. I've been using the heck out of this sticker book for at least a year now, and it's served me well. I love it a lot. And so I went ahead and put down that label that says "Fun." And I added one more silver heart to that. And that finishes off that card. And I'm kind of going to go for a repetition of this little sprinkly bits kind of cluster throughout this whole spread. And now I'm going to go back to it almost works as like the title card with the picture of is that the sunrise or the sunset? I honestly can't tell. Let's see, that's east, so I guess that would be the sunrise, yeah. And so I'm just going and adhering down the letters that spell out Baja. And I've been meaning to use these letters. I haven't used very many of them because they, unlike a traditional like thicker set, they don't sit all on one sheet. I have to kind of shove them into a little drawer. But, I was able to use a few of them at least. And now I'm going through this Dear Lizzie puffy sticker set. I actually have two sets of those. I love them so much, with the little birds and the flowers and the rainbows. And so I chose one of those rainbows, and I added another wood veneer heart. And I believe that I add another silver heart, again, to, tie in the color scheme throughout. And then I believe that that's all I add to that card. I think I call it good after that. I'm considering adding another piece of chipboard, but I decide to move on. And now I'm moving on to this selfie I took of my husband and I on the beach. Both of us have the kind of crazy windy hair. And so I went ahead and I flipped that card over the other way and decided to add a few different word strips. And so this first one is chipboard, and it says, "You always make everything lovely." And then I decided to look through Heidi Swap sticker book again, and I select a kind of like corally pinkish orange one that says, "A beautiful day spent with you." And I'm looking to see if there's any other ones, but I decide I want to go for something else. Oh, and there's Mochi making a guest appearance. Don't worry, he doesn't hang out here very long, but of course he lays down right where I'm trying to work. He tends to do that when he wants attention or treats or something. Anyways, getting back to the spread, I'm looking at these white little word strips and don't see anything that I like, and instead I pick this gray one that says, "Whoops, looks like I've caught feelings." I believe that one is a citrus twist sticker set or sheet of sticker phrases. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. And then I'm moving on to this last photo of a sand dune with the beach in the background, and I stuck down a little orange label again for my stash, and I decide I want to do some stamping. And so I grab out my little acrylic stamp block and I'm flipping through my stamps. I have a couple sets that are specifically related to like ocean and beach and stuff like that, and so I decide to stamp out, well, hello. Just, hello to the beach. And then I decide to add some more little sprinkly bits, but first I gotta put away my stamp stuff. Don't want my ink to dry out. And I, of course, I'm gonna consider the silver hearts again, but I believe I go with a wooden one, this little orange puffy, no, what is it called? Enamel heart, and then another little enamel dot. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put these cards away, and I really like this spread. It came together really quickly. I think it was the first spread that or maybe the second spread I made with this kit, but I'm super in love with this kit. I love how it turned out, and I hope you liked it. Hope this inspired you, and I'll be back again soon, hopefully. Thanks so much for watching.